I prayed for a godly husband, but I married a stranger. A young Nigerian Christian woman marries a respected church leader, a man everyone calls Brother Emmanuel. He is prayerful. He speaks in tongues. He serves in church. He posts scriptures. But inside the marriage? Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to Lemma Relationship Vibes. If you're new here, my name is Leme, and this is the space where we tell the kind of relationship stories that don't trend on Instagram but live inside people's chests. Here, we don't sugarcoat. We don't pretend. We don't attack men. We don't attack women. We learn. We heal. We grow. And everything we talk about, especially marriage, we hold it up against the light of God's word. Because feelings can lie. Culture can pressure you. But truth will free you. Today's story? When this one entered my DM, I had to read it twice. Because from the outside, this marriage was couple goals. But inside that house, it was something else. Let's get into it. The story begins. Her name is Tosin, Lagos girl, choir member. Born again since secondary school. She didn't date around. She didn't play games. Her prayer every year was simple. Lord, give me a man that fears you more than he fears losing me. Then she met Emmanuel. Everybody knew him. Assistant prayer coordinator, always organizing vigils. You know that type that walks into church and people adjust their posture? That one. He noticed Tosin first, not because of her body, not because of makeup. He said it was her quiet spirit. Within 3 months, he told her, God told me you are my wife. And because Tosin had been praying, because she believed in divine confirmation, because he looked spiritually stable, she said yes. Courtship, green flags everywhere. He led prayers during their courtship calls. They fasted together. He would say things like, marriage is ministry. Our home will be an altar. Even Tosin's parents were impressed. Wedding happened, church hall full, prophecies flying, power couple. Kingdom example. If only weddings came with spiritual x-ray machines. First year of marriage, first red flag, silence, not peaceful silence. Cold silence. Emmanuel was different at home. In church, expressive. At home, withdrawn. If Tosin asked, babe, how was work? He'd respond, fine, full stop, no sharing. No vulnerability. Then finances became strange. He insisted, I'm the head, I will handle money. But bills would delay. Rent almost bounced once, yet every Sunday he was sowing dangerous seeds publicly. Tosin asked gently, can we sit and plan together? He responded with, submission means trust. That word submission started becoming a weapon. Spiritual manipulation. Whenever Tosin tried to express her feelings, Emmanuel would say, you're being emotional. Pray about it. The enemy is attacking your mind. A virtuous woman builds, she doesn't complain. He never hit her. He never cheated, at least not physically. But he dismissed her. He controlled information. He used scriptures to shut her down. And because Tosin loved God, she started doubting herself. Maybe I'm not prayerful enough. Maybe I'm too sensitive. Maybe this is what endurance looks like. 3 years in. Tosin found out something shocking. Emmanuel had been sending large amounts of money to his extended down family, monthly, not small support, huge amounts, without discussing. Meanwhile, Tosin had paused her master's degree because money was tight. When she confronted him, he said, family responsibility comes first. You wouldn't understand. That was the first time she cried and didn't feel heard. One night after a church program, Tosin, I overheard Emmanuel advising a young couple, marriage thrives on transparency and mutual support. Emotional safety. She almost laughed. That night she asked him, do you even like me as a person? He looked confused. I married you. Isn't that enough? And that's when it hit her. He married her because she fit the picture, not because he truly knew her. Instead of fighting more, Tosin changed her prayer. She stopped praying, Lord, change my husband. Instead, she prayed for strength and wisdom. She started praying, Lord, show me truth. God began exposing patterns. She went for a Christian counseling. Not to disgrace him, but to understand. The counselor asked her one question. If church didn't exist, would this man still treat you this way? That question shook her, because Emmanuel's identity was performance-based. He was spiritual in public, but emotionally unavailable in private. This time, Tosin didn't cry. I don't need a prayer warrior. I need a partner. She laid everything out. The secrecy, the emotional neglect, the financial control. The weaponizing of submission. For the first time, Emmanuel broke. Not defensively, but genuinely. He admitted something heavy. He never saw marriage modeled properly. His father controlled money. His mother endured silently. Church praised his father. He thought leadership meant dominance. They entered real counseling. Not deliverance, not prophecy, practical accountability. Financial transparency, emotional check-ins, learning love languages. And Emmanuel had to unlearn years of pride. It wasn't overnight. There were setbacks. But something changed. He stopped performing and started participating. 7 years now. Their marriage isn't perfect, but it is honest. Tosin finished her master's. They have boundaries with extended family. They pray together, but they also talk. Real talk. I didn't marry a monster. I married a man who didn't know how to be a husband. And here's the lesson. Church activity is not character. Speaking in tongues is not emotional intelligence. Posting scriptures is not spiritual maturity. Marriage will expose what church can hide. Let me say this gently. Submission is not silence. Headship is not dictatorship. Endurance is not self-erasure. God did not design marriage to shrink one person so the other can feel powerful. If you're dating someone who only sounds spiritual in public but shuts down emotionally, pay attention. If you're married and feeling invisible, don't ignore it. Pray yes, but also seek wisdom. Daniel, do you think many Christian men confuse leadership with control? Kindly drop your thoughts in the comment section. I will personally respond. If this story touched you, drop a comment. Have you ever dated someone who was different in church and different at home? Let's talk. And if you're struggling in your marriage, you are not crazy. You might just need clarity. This is Lemma Relationship Vibes, where we tell the truth. With grace and with God at the center. I'm Lema, and I'll see you in the next story.